Yo, what's good? It's to Santo Hawaii. Welcome back to the Vibras Del Lago show. We have a special episode today with your favorite host Beefy and Young Mary.
Hey y'all.
And we have our special guest today. Can you guys introduce yourselves?
My name is Ashley Martinez, and I'm the co-owner of La Oaxaqueña y Café Guanaco.
Oh, I'm the famous chef, Chef Sweets in the building.
Hey, boy, huh? Chef Sweets?
Yeah.
Sweets,
Like
huh?
Caesar Sweets.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Hey, the list goes on, but yeah, let's go.
You got a lot of nicknames?
Oh yeah.
Yes, but just want to say thank you for hosting us here today at your beautiful location. So, yeah, it looks like.
Thank you so much.
Should we take the shot?
But first, can we make some noise for la señora Flor? Que nos está
You can't see her right now, but she is in the bag.
She is everywhere.
Yeah.
She's super
She's always watching.
There's always watching.
She's actually looking at the cameras right now.
It's like CBS, you know? And we got the Pecan Puerto Rican host in the background.
Holding it down.
Yes.
We're going to take one shot. Dicen para
This
empezar.
is mezcal Oaxaqueño, and the bottle's name is Joya Azul. I just want to point out that mezcal, you just sip it. So let's enjoy it throughout the show. It's not a shot.
Oh, they're just being
It's not a
stingy,
shot.
right?
No, we're gonna finish this bottle. This is what it's for.
I thought this was a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, it's a Oaxaqueño
I
restaurant.
thought
You
it
gotta
was a
try
kosher
it.
restaurant there for a second.
Se toma besos.
Ah.
And you got to smell it first. Dicen así que lo huela.
Oh, yeah.
Que lo
It's smooth. You gotta
huela.
enjoy it.
With the pinky.
You gotta enjoy it. You gotta enjoy the mezcalito.
You gotta sip it throughout the show.
How does
But anyways, Young
You
Mary,
don't have to.
what do we got on the?
You don't have to listen to my sister.
Yeah.
So you guys are the sibling duo of this restaurant. Can you guys tell us a little bit about that and how that started?
Okay, Caesar.
Oh, it's.
The beginning, the origin from the
It
beginning.
started off in like 1989, and then
That's when you were born?
yeah, that was born. No, I think it kicked off probably like the last year.
Okay.
It's been
2020.
amazing, fun more than anything. I feel like I found my passion. This is dope. I like cooking, and then it's better with the family. Everything's home style, original. We import most of our ingredients. Yeah, so I can't wait because I'm starving, honestly.
Okay.
It did start.
Can I? Oh, so I was gonna say who's because he said it's like the whole family. So what's the pecking order? What's your ranking of the families? Who's at top? You know? La Flor.
If we
primero.
ask mom, Cesar es el más chingón, el mero mero. So I feel like if we're looking at the owner's perspective, I think it's like, no, es que Cesar es
Big facts, big facts. No, honestly, everything's
Equal.
equal. There's days where I just don't have the motivation. I'm drained. She comes in, kills it. Or my mom, or my tias, or my others, just everybody, family. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, and I think that's what I mean. Like, we started way before, but last year we got kind of set down. We got everything kind of like, hey, who's gonna? Eventually, we all just were like, let's just do our best. And we ever since we started doing that, it makes everything much easier, more fun, and.
Más de confianza. I also want to point out that my mom's been having businesses since the day we were born. We were born into like the business world, but it started with the restaurants like 15 years ago. She would always make us work there, both of us. The meseras, cobrando in the bag.
How old were you guys?
I was like 16.
18?
16,
Yeah, 'cause we're
18,
children,
yeah.
sorry.
But she's like, no, ¿cómo les voy a pagar? Son mis hijos. Ahí viven en la casa, en ese andar, entonces
true.
páguenme renta. And so because of
Por eso
that,
tiene feria.
she had her little slaves. Yeah, so we didn't want to be a part of it. That's why it took us so long. And it's only been that we've been in the business full time since 2020 because we didn't really believe in her vision, maybe, or because she was just like not paying us. And we're like, damn, fuck this. I'm gonna go make money over there. Ahí me van a pagar a 17. Like, what am I doing here? And so, but then we got older, we had our families, and those little jobs weren't doing it for us, you know? And so I think 2020 opened our eyes for a lot of things. We lost one of our locations, and my brother was managing that location, and we had to come and step in because it's a long story. We had another business in Nevada as well, and so when we were out there, me and my mom hustling, working out there is when my brother they hit him hard and they took the location away from him. They didn't want to renew the lease, and we didn't have nowhere to go. And so we were like, here, pay the employees, pay this, pay that, open up a new one. And we were helping him out. That Nevada business wasn't working. So then me and my mom came back over here. And then we joined forces. We were at our lowest point. We were closed down for 6 months during, was it 2020?
2021.
2021, by that time when we were shut down for 6 months. And this is our lifeline. We don't have any other income coming in. We don't have let's go do our career jobs.
We've been doing it for so long that we kept investing in ourselves throughout the years, and now it's paying off.
And that's kind of, we came together and we've been doing it in no hay mejor persona que la familia. I feel like there's no rivalry, there's no we trust each other.
Yeah, that's a big one for sure.
That's a big one, and there's so much love, and that there's no one else we could do it. My brother's got to. A veces he don't got it, pero then he steps in. But it's a teamwork. Caesar does all the
I make it look easy. I make it look easy. They feel like I don't do much around here, you know?
He said he made this location.
I built it. I built this brick by brick.
And then once it's set up, then me and my mom come in and manage it. And now he's busy opening up a third location. And then once that's done, then we'll go over there and manage it. And so that's how it's been working for us. And it's only been a couple years because of those hardships that we've had throughout our lives. Not wanting to be part of it with my mom.
Yeah, because we've been in business since all the way in California, Los Angeles, and even that we brought that. At least I brought it. That drive, that hustle, the style that comes with it. I brought it here, and it's just been working for my, at least for my favor, it's been working.
Yeah.
And we put the family. And my mom had a different hustle, and then we joined forces, and then and we've been partners since as far as I can remember. And then I was kind of how come Ashley don't jump in? What's she doing over there?
I left
we need the Pink Ranger, huh?
At the age of 21, I was I'm out. I need to go back to LA. Utah's not it. Yeah, I was I need to go to the party life. I moved out there for 5 years.
Oh, wow.
And I was living with my dad, and he also has a business of party rentals, sillas, mesas, jumpers, baños portátiles, pistas de baile. So hit us up. I'm trying to bring that over here.
Oh, we are. We definitely gonna start.
And so we've been involved in this business life since day one. And I was out there, but I always say damn, why don't we help out our parents? Some of our parents no se dejan ayudar. They're still stuck in their own ways, and I feel like that's what happened to me in California. I was trying to help out my dad in his business, and he's just so hard-headed. And I was no voy a avanzar así. It's not working out. And by that time, I was already pregnant with my second daughter. And so then I was just okay, I can't make it with my dad. And I can't get a normal job because I have these 2 babies that I have to take care of. Yeah. And then that's when I opened my eyes and came back and helped out my mom with the restaurant. And she's always there, and she's my biggest supporter. And she's aquí, tú sabes que cuentas conmigo. And I don't want to say much because voy a llorar.
Okay, ya te servietas here.
Esa mezcal is kicking in.
La Llorona.
It's coming out.
It's coming out.
Hey, so can you tell us a little bit of that spread? Because I saw those chapulines, right?
Yeah, what's going on here?
Okay,
Can you guys tell us?
La Oaxaqueña, we sell authentic Oaxacan food, and it can't get more authentic than this. We import the items from Oaxaca. The chapulines is what you're seeing here. This is mole negro. Even our little...
Let me show you. We're recording, right? Let's just get down right now. Check it out. We got the mole.
All right.
Mole negro that we bring from Oaxaca. We actually sell it here. We sell the chapulines, we sell the mole, the string Oaxacan cheese, which is what you're seeing here.
And then we got chips de mole. So you guys gotta try this.
The clayudas, which is a tortilla de maíz that we also bring out from over there. So it's really authentic.
So the tortilla is already made and you bring it out, or is it the masa?
It's cooked. It's cooked. It's made that that shape. and we just like top it up with all the ingredients here.
Try some?
Oh, that was hard, bro.
Thank you.
Gamolito, we have mole negro.
So
mole
everything
rojo.
up here is stuff that you can order.
Yes.
Yeah, always should be.
We kind of customize a little bit, like we don't have mezcal here, you know, Utah.
Yeah,
But yeah,
VIP right here. You know what I'm saying?
VIP.
Hey, are the Chapulines alive when you got them? Or?
Yeah, we sometimes they're jumping around the kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering.
I'm not dancing. I'm over there just like,
I don't know.
they catch those things.
He wants to order some
Because I was like, I wonder how
So
you
good.
fry them when they're alive. You know what I mean?
Nah, they come from what do they call it? They're farm raised basically, and then they lightly season. When I get them here in the kitchen, we lightly season them again and throw them on the grill just to get that crispiness.
yeah.
And is that something? Because I haven't seen that in another restaurant. If I'm thinking about it, like off the top here.
No, we're
So do
somos
people come here just for like
únicos.
Chapulines? Do people come here like, oh,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Chapulines?
We were at the Taco Fest this last year, and we were selling chapulines.
Tacos.
And we were like the line wouldn't stop. We sold out of chapulines. Everybody
Oh
wanted
my
to try it,
gosh, that's so awesome.
I think I saw you guys. I couldn't get because the line was too long.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, at first I was embarrassed, but then I went to Hollywood, I was walking City Walk, and they were literally selling 3 chapulines for like $1. I was like, oh damn,
What?
I think, yeah.
That's like $500 right there. Okay?
$500 right there.
Vámonos, los regaño. A ver, let's try Chapulín.
Let's hope Beefy tries.
Huh?
And
yeah.
I feel like the line was long. People were just
Yeah?
curious,
That's
like,
right,
is this
chapulín?
real chapulín?
Try this.
You put that little seasoning on the Chapulín?
You could. It's mainly for like the limoncito,
Oh, that's for
like for the
limoncito?
shot. Yeah.
Let me hand me a Chapulín. Usually white people feed these to snakes, you know what I mean? But we don't waste food. We got real pets, okay?
Nah, I think they even use them for like farm purposes.
They're
too.
high on protein,
Oh,
so there's
yeah,
even
yeah,
like
yeah.
protein bars of just puro chapulín, like squished up and made into like a bar.
That sounds good.
We need to get into like that packaging.
There you go. The only place that has crickets to eat.
In Utah.
In
Oh, no,
Utah.
no. Grasshopper.
The only place that has grasshoppers.
Yeah.
And
in
we make
Utah.
them a la mexicana. We could serve them to you in a taco or botanita like this.
Some people eat those in a taco?
Yeah.
So how is it just like Chapulines?
No, we put a little bit of cheese, the chapulín, and the pico de gallo.
Oh, wow. That's like how many
Shots
Chapulines?
fired.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
Or also, we mixed it up with the pupusas because aside from selling Oaxacan food, we're
right.
also Café Guanaco. I want to tell you guys how the 2 menus came about, but we make pupusas de chapulines con queso. So you could also have like a pupusa de chapulines.
That's really unique.
Yeah, you know, for sure.
Yeah, can we talk about that a little more? So you guys have 2 menus. Is that right?
In one, yeah.
In one.
Under one kitchen.
Under one, 2 menus, 1 kitchen.
Yes. So my mom had a restaurant back in the day here in Salt Lake when we first arrived. That wasn't very successful, so she had to close down that business. And she would just sell lunch out of her like a little old van. She would pull up to job sites and start selling lunches. Until Karen was like, you can't be selling food here.
Oh,
you
no
need
way.
your permits. Yes.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, and so then that pushed her to try and open another location because she had closed down the first one, and she was offered that restaurant called Fernando's Café Guanaco. Where was it located? 500 East, 2700 South, over there in South Salt Lake.
Okay.
And the owner was trying to completely just get rid of it. He told my mom, you know what, keep my workers, they want to stay here, keep the menu, keep the name. I just want out of this. And it was at a very accessible price for my mom and brother at the time, because my brother took out money from his 401k to help out invest in that business.
Yeah.
And so then she kept the restaurant, but her intentions weren't to have a restaurant. She just needed all the permits to continue selling at job sites because that was what she liked, and
Oh, wow.
it was bringing her all the money without being esclavizada in the
To one
restaurant.
location.
That's so smart.
And so that's when she bought it, and then slowly she started implementing her Oaxacan menu because somos de Oaxaca, and por eso es que se unieron las dos cosas de Salvador and Oaxaca. People think that, un salvadoreño se casó con una oaxaqueña, but no, the truth is, Salvi's out there, my mom's single,
Me dijo,
It could happen.
we're working on it, you know? Well, can you tell us what's the most famous things? You guys told them what's some of the famous things from Oaxaca? So obviously, that's Oaxaca, that's in Mexico City, that was one of the cheese that you wanted.
Yes.
You know, it was like a treat. You're like, tomar queso.
would be like the
Oaxaca, and they give you. It's almost like the string cheese of like Mexicans. You know, it's like so good. Everybody loves it. It probably makes the best quesadilla.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Really stringy.
And
So what's like the
you could find it like at Costco, but it's not the same. The Costco one tastes like mozzarella cheese, like literally just wrapped up, made to look like Oaxaca cheese.
That is
Which
so
is the correct way to say it is quesillo. That's how you say it in Oaxaca. Quesillo.
Really?
Yeah,
Quesillo.
everybody knows it by queso Oaxaca, but it's called quesillo for
The actual name is
for the
quesillo.
natives. Yeah. Uh-huh.
And what's some of the staples from like Oaxacan food? Would you say, or some of the
I'm gonna let
ingredients
you
or
talk to
flavors?
no me callo.
I'm trying to eat. You
Let
can
me
keep
eat,
talking.
let me eat.
The tlayudas. Oh yeah, the tlayudas are one of our what is it, house favorites. We have multiple options. Today I was in the kitchen at the other locations, and they ordered a vegan tlayuda. So you got me grilling zucchini, cactus. I ended up dropping pico
Bell
de
peppers.
gallo. Oh yeah, bell peppers with onions. What else did I do? Spinach, cabbage, lettuce. Yeah, I just loaded it up with I think what is it, jalapenos and vinagre. And that's just the vegan option. And I threw some avocados. And so I started looking in the kitchen, whatever veggies I got that's fresh, and I'm like, that's how I get inspired. And I just go in the fridge and be like, oh, we can, like today. So we got the pepino, we got the limes, obviously just compliments for the mezcal. We got chips with mole. Those are a banger.
Those are so
Those are so good. Yeah.
And then
Everything is so good.
Here, I'll pass it over. You guys can try
Yeah.
this. This is-
He's about to kill it. Hurry, hurry.
You want to try some of the
Se le
chips?
va a acabar.
I'll try and say, I'll give you a compliment. Those hot sauces are crazy.
Oh yeah, that
Like
green
spicy, crazy?
They're
or-
good. They're just.
One. No, the green
I
ones
always say that
Crazy
if,
good.
smile.
if
Yeah,
a restaurant
this
only
one's
has
hot.
2 sauces, that means they're like good. You know what I mean? Like you only get 2 options, and it's a green one and a red one. Like
That's all you need.
if they're that good, like you don't need it. you know?
What is your favorite, green or red?
The green, because I like to saborear la comida. I feel like the red one, you kind of get spiced out, and you're like puro moco, and you're like, nah, ahorita no.
Yeah, the red.
And then get the
the
hit.
heavy with the red, because it has that kick that you want. You know what I'm saying? The green, we've been doing it for like 4 years now, so I feel like I kind of just my taste buds kind of got used to it. I'm so like, what is it, immune to it, or I don't know, I can't find the right word for it.
Yeah.
And so now that we brought the red one, I think probably like 2 years ago, maybe a year. So that's like our new sauce, because we also have the mild, but it tastes like tomato sauce to me.
And the approach to the salsas, is it traditional? Like, is it how?
Yeah, we roast the chilies.
Hey,
Cut it, le corto.
nah,
Yeah, because I know every region
That's
kind of
so
does their
good.
salsas a little different, you know, depending on the regions and stuff. And I had a question, like in the Oaxaca, like food here locally in Utah. Like, are you guys the only ones? Is it like, is there other people doing it? Like,
You know what? There was a big event last year that was
was it the gateway?
the one, the like Exa event that was last year, and a lot of people popped up to sell at that event, which was just the main focus is just like
Vendors.
Oaxaca tradition. And there was a lot of little vendors.
They were
they're
more like
all
street vendors.
There's not
They were
like a
putting in
Oaxaca,
work, though.
established
Yeah.
restaurant.
like an established restaurant.
I was jelly. Because that's the type of shit that I'm into. Is like I want to be authentic. I want to stand out. And I'm like, there's a reason why I manage the food truck. Because that's what I tend to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I'm gonna be doing this, I'm gonna be cooking something that I want to eat. And sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I get tired of this. I think everybody gets tired of like the same
Of the
stuff,
same thing.
the same stuff on the menu. And the
He
street
switches it
vendors,
up.
one of the street vendors that was there, we had a grill and had like actually costillas. I saw costillas along with other meats. I was like, what? I was literally about to just go buy some, but I didn't want to, you know. I would think I was broke at the time too, so I just
Like betray your own. You're gonna betray your own right there. Yeah, but there's not an establishment, at least that we know of, because I mean Utah's growing so rapidly. I'm so happy to be here, and that we planted this foundation before you know how wide and how big it's getting. You know, we have 2 locations now. We have the Lonchera.
So you guys are the staple of Utah right now. You guys are gonna be.
I want
like
to
the
think so. I
OGs,
like to
yeah.
think so. Yeah.
People from Oaxaca come here often. Like they're like, oh,
Yes, they come from Wyoming, Idaho.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
we actually
They-
do.
that's cool.
And they come and take like $200 de mercancía. That's when you know they're from outside of Utah, because they come and deme como
stack up, yeah,
20
they-
clayudas y 3 quesillos y dame chapulín.
And then I asked them like, "Hey, what do you guys do with this?" Like, "Oh, we
got a restaurant."
No, no, but if it
let's
was,
get some little chips.
but
man.
if it was like that, we want to like be their supplier. You know what I'm saying? With someone,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So there's always opportunity to So we try to like at least me. I was like,
You can mail it.
Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, some other famous restaurants. I don't want to promote them, but they were buying the cheese from us. And so yeah, they're
the tortas.
Yeah, they have like a couple locations, and so we would supply the cheese to them.
Can I guess? It starts with an M. No?
No.
Okay.
No.
Never mind.
Like I said, we're not gonna say.
No free promo.
So what would you say your top 3 Oaxacan foods are? There's the top 3 that you guys can share with us.
Okay, so sería la clayuda.
Clayuda.
I like mine like folded in half, like a quesadilla. And I try to like, cause it makes me feel like I'm eating less, you know. And I was like, it's just half of it, even though it's a full clayuda.
Yes.
And I like mine with chorizo and quesillo. Sometimes I saw that they put like mole negro and quesillo. I like that, cause clayuda in sí is just the tortilla itself, and then you could customize it to however you want. You could just literally put like manteca de puerco, pork lard.
Yeah.
Because that's the base of it, the pork lard. Then it's the refried beans, the cabbage. That's the more traditional way of doing things.
Okay.
But literally, you could just put the pork lard, which is the secret ingredient, and then the quesillo and salsa. Literally, you could customize it to however you want.
Wow.
So
It's like a Mexican pizza kind of.
Yeah.
That would be something
A lot of
in the
people call
future,
it
you
that.
know.
Because you guys use pizza boxes, right?
We
Yeah.
do.
I
People
noticed
say that they venden pizzas aquí. I'm like, no, it's for the clayuda.
And everybody says pizza.
Pizza. Oh
Like, ¿cómo es? What's the correct way?
It's pizza or pizza. People always say pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza or pizza. Pizza.
Pizza.
Because I can't say my C's. I was one race, I can't say my Z's
That's
either.
hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
Pizza.
Caesar knows how to say it.
What about you, Cesar? What's your favorite or your top 3 of the...
Oh, I didn't say my top 3. Wait, hold
Pues
on.
te quedaste tanto
Wait.
tiempo.
I know, you didn't cut me out.
The grasshoppers are jumping away and shit.
No, las memelas. It's on their
Oh, it's a
menu.
giant tortilla, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
no. Memelas is a tortillita pellizcadita, kind of like a sope, and it also has the pork lard, frijol, quesillo, and then like a meat of your choice. So
But
that
a
one's like-
sopa is fried. We don't fry it.
Oh yeah, it's on the grill.
Okay, okay. It's just like el comal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
that's
else
good.
before?
Like a top.
Before I get caught off, las enmoladas or enchiladas de mole negro. You know, like
Yeah, that's good.
enchiladita.
Hey, this mole is really good. I'm gonna lie.
Instead of salsa verde or salsa roja, we do it here with mole negro or mole rojo. So that's another personal favorite from our menu. Okay, Cesar.
I'm not gonna lie. I get excited when people come in and they order chapulines. Ooh. Like right off the bat, I feel like I'm connected with those kind of people. They're not shy. They know what they want.
They're like cultured. Like, hey, that's my people.
Yeah.
Or they're not, because a lot of them are white, you know. So there's like they're not afraid to try things.
How do they
out.
say, hey, can I get some
The grasshoppers.
Chapulines?
Yeah. No, I heard you got them crickets.
I heard you got them crickets.
Yeah.
Are they not singing because they're dead?
So that's one thing. The mole for sure. Mole is authentic. What else? The mole.
That's like your staple is the mole and the cheese, or what would you like? Well, how
The
to rhyme it?
tortilla.
Well, I mean, we could talk about the menu, but there's so many options. Like I've just noticed that I can make pretty much anything in the kitchen.
The chocolatito con pan.
Oh yeah, this whole like winter, the hot cocoa champurrado.
With the pan de yema that we
Yeah,
also
with some
bring
bread,
from a
yeah.
Oaxacan panaderia.
Wow.
That hits the spot. I
So
feel
you
like
guys have like a
That's
wholesaler.
good. Oh, sorry.
You guys have a
Yeah.
whole supplier.
But it's been a hard process because
To
we have to trust people. We have to send them the money, que no nos traigan la mercancía o lo que es, or they don't wrap it good, or they're not giving us quality material. And by the time it gets here, it's all podrido. You know?
It
So
has happened.
Yeah.
It has
it
happened.
happens to us a lot, and so it's not easy, and that's why we've had a lot of like
L's, a lot of
like,
L's, a lot of
yeah,
losses.
a lot of
Process.
L's, yeah.
So you
And
guys are
know,
just
like-
ordering it. There's no. You guys aren't going in person.
No, but that was when my mom couldn't go in person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so because
I
she-
actually used to go to Tijuana and pick that stuff up myself.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So they would send it to Tijuana, and then you have
And then
to
after a while, they were catching on, and they would just throw me in the cage and was like, "Hey, you got two options: either you just keep driving,
'Cause you have to
or
have a
or go
license.
back."
Oh yeah,
to
to
import
just,
stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because we were not, yeah.
Because
You weren't doing
you
it
could
the-
bring like un costalito de algo, but once they see that you got loads and loads of it, then you gotta
you have to pay.
Yeah.
You have to pay the taxes.
Nah, yeah,
Pay to play.
Because we started from scratch, you know what I'm saying? And I think that was one of the things where I was like, I'm down, because everything was original. Everything, I was so against even like frozen products.
But we even tried vendors from California to supply us with the items, but they're not authentic. They're trying to do their own thing in California, and
They got them on Emu and Temu and stuff.
You need that real authentic.
We need that real, and then the Oaxaca people are so strict with the flavors. Like, this ain't real cheese, and they'll call you out on it. Like, that's not a clayuda. And so
same thing with the pupusas. They be looking in the kitchen like, is there any Salvadorians
who's
back
the Salvis back there?
Yeah.
And it's this-
We get
and it's
pressed
this
hard.
black guy.
I'm like, a la gran puta. You know what I'm saying? Like in the back, like.
Pásame volado, vos.
Yeah.
Pásame volado.
You have to turn it
Trying
on.
to make it.
I'm in the back throwing Mara signs and shit. Like, what the fuck does he want? Just kidding.
That man's 13, okay? Almost a quinceañera. But you got anything, Mary, that you got
Get off your
any
chest.
topics or anything you want to bring up?
Yeah, so I have a quick little pop quiz
Okay.
for our hosts, and you guys can be the judge of
I'm
this.
scared.
How do you spell Oaxaca? Host Beefy.
Oh, bro, that's easy. It's O, that's an Oscar. A, that's an agua. That's it. What a Oaxaca. It's OX.
No.
No, it's OA. Fuck.
I'm
Hey!
No,
You
guys
too
were
loud.
I was doing good.
If this was a spelling
It's
bee, we would be out.
OAXACA.
Yeah.
I got it, boy. It's
Yeah,
right there.
I didn't
I
want
got
you
it.
to cheat.
Yeah. He was not trying to.
We have it in the bag.
Yeah, there's an art poster that says Oaxaca literally in the
He
background.
knows.
They
I was
wanna
being
help
honest,
them.
right?
Yeah, he
Come on,
was
man.
being cute
I'm a
for
man
sure.
of the Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I couldn't stop staring at him.
That's so funny. Okay, Santos, this
got
question is for you. Which is not true? Oaxaca is the birthplace of beans, corn, or squash.
Not true? Damn. Okay, I'm gonna say squash.
And
Damn.
Oaxaca is the
But
birthplace
also-
of corn and squash.
And squash,
It is
come on,
not
bro.
the birthplace
Of
of
beans?
beans.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like,
I like
They had beans everywhere,
even
bro.
yeah, we're all beaners though.
Dang, okay.
Like everyone from Mexico's a
Okay,
beaner.
so I'm up 1-0, right? Is there any other question or?
What are they gonna
we want
ask?
Oh,
questions.
yes. Okay.
Hey, no, look,
Well,
Santos is starting to peep.
Okay, so you have to win this.
Okay, go ahead. Should I win it?
You-
What do you guys think? Should I win it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What is tejate?
Oh,
Tejate?
that's a hard one.
It's a drink.
We gotta
He
walk.
got it. He got
You
it.
got it.
He got it.
Okay,
Yes.
well that's the answer.
They tied.
All right.
Okay, so they tied. Congratulations, you guys. Do you guys have any?
Did we win anything?
Prices?
What is
See, they're just trying to give out everything. They
yeah,
chill,
Oprah. Everybody gets prices. Yeah.
what is something about Oaxaca, Mexico that people might not know?
It's the love city.
It's a love city?
Yeah, I'm over there flying, catching a flight. I'm on the airplane and I'm like looking through the magazine. I forgot which airline it was. And it was like, bam, Oaxaca. Oh, that's nice. And I'm like, the city of love.
So that's where I can find my love at?
I'm not, I don't know.
It's not the city of miracles.
Good one. I want to say that Oaxaca is very known for its large, like, gastronomica, like comida gastronomica. We have a lot of traditional dishes that were born there.
Guap is
Yeah.
called.
So also, and it's gained a lot of popularity throughout the years. I feel like Oaxaca wasn't very known or talked about in a good way before. I feel like there was a lot of shade thrown on us, like, oh, Oaxaquita, or like, oh, los morenitos, or whatever
Yeah.
like that. I feel like I was never ashamed to say that I was from Oaxaca because, dude, I love going over there. Since the day I turned 1 year old, my mom nos mandaba con la tía para que nos cuidara. And so it was like during our summer vacation, I was out there. And so Oaxaca to me was like fun, like family.
It is.
Food.
It still is.
It is like that. And so then but I couldn't have anyone to relate to because everyone around me was like from other parts of Mexico, or they would
Yeah.
deny they were from Oaxaca. So it's just like, nobody eats chapulines,
So
like
you
over
had
there where
friends?
you're from.
So you had friends that were from Oaxaca here in Salt Lake? Or
No, I feel like the restaurant has opened a lot of doors to people from Oaxaca that wanna we want someone
Embrace
to
it.
connect with, embrace it. It's just like, oh, aquí
Collab.
conoces el mezcal. No way, tienen clayudas. It's so unique. But what was the question? Because when you say Oaxaca, dude, I could go on and
Yeah,
on.
sure,
I
that's
could go
true.
on and on about Oaxaca. But
I just want
No, that was
to say
perfect.
basically what you were saying
That's
because like
perfect.
I feel the same because I was from Mexico City and then when I moved here and I would go back to Mexico City. Everybody here is like a Mexican's just like a cowboy guy here. You know what I mean? And it's all like carne asada, basically. It's like the food.
It's a stereotype, isn't it?
Yeah, like when you get here, I'm like, bro, there's no Mexicans like me that are like from Mexico City.
True.
So everybody was like a cowboy here, you know, like wearing boots.
They got like
Other
expectations.
than
You got
that's more
this
to,
whole
like-
swag going on, like.
For me, that's different. So to your
Yeah.
point, like when I came here, I'm like, I don't have like a lot in common with like Mexicans here.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm not from like a rancho or stuff like that. And I've had the discussion with Santos too. It's like sometimes when people paint like a picture of like Mexico, it's like very like broad. They don't show like how many different sides, like because Mexico's huge, you know. So
Even
it's
in
almost
Oaxaca,
like,
it's made out of 8 regiones. So even in the state of Oaxaca, if you navigate like 2 hours this way, they're totally different from 2 hours this way. Like even the weather, the food, the people, the way they talk. And so that's just in one state. So now imagine in like whole Mexico.
The whole Mexico.
Yeah.
And what
So it
region
has
is
so
your
much-
family from?
De la Sierra Norte. Yeah.
boy,
La
north
Trinidad.
side, huh?
Yeah.
that's why he's wearing red.
My dad was born in un pueblo que se llama La Trinidad, which
La hermosísima.
La Santísima, La Santísima
No,
Trinidad.
Yeah.
It's out of La Sierra Norte. It's a little caminito that you take up. It's 2 hours away from the downtown area.
From the airport.
From the airport,
You
yes.
gotta drive 2
You
hours.
have to drive 2 hours, which when we were little, we would always throw up. So we would like,
Nah.
nos dormíamos. At least me, I would. It's
Yeah.
like all curves. And so you have to pass through Guelatao, which is really famous, Guelatao, because it's where Benito Juarez was born. And Benito
the first
Juarez
president.
Yeah.
was a president
The first.
from not the first Mexican.
not?
No, bro.
The first Oaxaqueña
Your
president.
Oh, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, you're right. You were right. You were right.
And so
She
he
let me
has,
finish, yeah.
he has a famous quote that says, el respeto al derecho ajeno es la paz, which means the respect for others, like rights, is peace. Like just respect whatever you believe in and what you like, and then the world would be like a more peaceful place. So that's a really famous quote for him, and they have it like engraved in one of the mountains in Mexico and in Oaxaca, and it lights up. So when you're there, you might think you're in Hollywood,
Nah.
but you're in Oaxaca.
What about all the crazy stories of like carreteras going up there, especially like between Islan and Guelatao, how like even a school bus, wasn't it like a school bus?
Oh, yeah.
That the kids died or some shit.
Yeah. So what are some
An urban
urban
legends.
legends that are?
What?
No, we'll
Yeah,
talk
like-
about that. We'll talk about that story. How
Yeah.
do you-
Oh, okay. So it probably is not urban, but I remember my uncle talking to his cousins. I don't know. They were just having a good time. I'm pretty sure they were drinking beer, and then at a point it ended up being mezcal. And they started talking about this island that there's still naked people walking around there. I mean, talking about these are guys, you know. So they started talking
where?
about
You
like
start googling it.
talking about like
Naked guys, okay? That's what they were keeping it a secret.
What's the name of this
Send out to his
island?
uncle.
And then he started describing like how all the women are beautiful, like J Lo. He actually was like J Lo was women walking around naked. And I was like, I don't know why I was listening to this, but then we go back to the urban legends, and they started getting scarier. Like the children, the buses.
Okay, yeah, but what does that got to do with like J-Lo? The naked beaches, bro.
Hey,
But
think
go
about
ahead,
ladies
bro. I'm listening.
Oh, because I think I was gonna say something, but you kept talking. I was like, oh, I can't wait to say something. So I was like, I need to say this because it's just bugging me, you know. And then urban legends, my favorite one would be the infinite holes that are in the forest or the part of the jungle. I guess they describe it as what do they call it? El monte. That's what they say. La vamos pa'l monte. So they either go hunting, camping. There's now they have like, what does it call, like
Like ecoturismo? No, but it's caves, cuevas.
I know. Oh, yeah, back to the legend. Yeah. So then my grandma, my aunts would be like, hey, don't run away because you're gonna fall in the infinite holes. And they'll describe
Holes. Okay, I thought you were saying there was infinite hope. I was like, is this an island? You're on the I want to follow this infinite hope.
Yeah.
Sí, sí, no, sí, sí, gets confused.
Oh, that's how you get to the island. That's because I haven't found it to this day. So.
Okay, so he's talking about the holes.
Yeah.
Hoyos infinitos.
Hoyos infinitos.
Okay, to keep going, los hoyos infinitos, what happened?
That was it. Just the way that gets to scare.
That now that we're older, we were actually talking about this earlier. That damn, what if they just told us that so that we wouldn't run away into the
Yeah,
monte?
go far
you know?
away. They talk about the puma, el tigre.
But that's actual fact. There is pumas out there because they have like cameras out in the forest. because they're trying to like prevent people from cutting trees or like dropping trash because they take care of the forest, and so they caught like pumas running around the monte. Yeah. What other urban
Any
legend?
Hawash? Any signs of Hawash?
Yeah, aquí nomás están
Oh,
en
they're
Utah.
just in the lago.
En el lago salado.
Yeah, we got one like, how does Hawash do it? What does the Hawash sound do?
Yeah.
That one,
That one only comes out at midnight, you know?
Después de otro shot, let's see.
Hey, I have a question for Caesar because he said you wanted to talk a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to shut up.
Caesar, what's the hardest part, or what does it take to get engaged with your siblings? Because like we all have like different aspirations
that's
and
a
stuff
good
like that. So what does it take to click in to have like the same goal to build something?
Ooh.
Especially in this type of setting, yeah, you know? Like,
I guess being the big brother helped a lot. I think one of the things I remember was we were driving. She was driving me because I think I had like either lost my car or maybe I sold it. I can't remember. But she was driving me around town, and she was stressing out, and I was like, "Why are you stressing out?" I would get if you stressed out if you didn't have money, you didn't have like all these like, you know, all these. She's very, how do you say this, talented. And when I saw her that moment stressing out, I literally was like, slapped her like in the forehead, you know, nothing crazy, you know?
No physical, like violence, domestic violence.
I was like, don't like, you got money, just pay tomorrow, because I guess they were gonna close. It was a weekend, and so we have this bond. It's like I'm always like, how do you say this, real, you know, when it comes to, because I'm the big brother. I have little sisters. Parents split up, so I played the man of the house. I was always like the man of the house.
Yeah.
So obviously, like I've learned different, how to like respond to them. My mom, I was raised by my mom, so like women, I highly respect women because whether my icon, what is it, my motivation, my hero.
Yeah.
So then now now she got little heroes running around. You know, my sisters, and they're just kind of like certain things that she says. Now that we're much older, I'm like I said, we go back where I'm like, you're so professional, you're so smart. I like your writing. Little things that I don't do, which is like that she manages now in the business. Is like, oh, now I'm trying to get my little sister too, because obviously, she's a genius, you know.
Yeah,
when
we
it comes
would be like, ooh.
we all have like our own talents, and obviously, like I learned to kind of just and like take out the best or embrace, or I don't know where I'm trying to get with this.
How to pick the best out of each person.
Like she has her own field where I'm like, I don't really get into that because she kills it in her department.
Right. Yeah.
And same thing with mine, you know what I'm saying? Like I can brag about my cooking, how I enjoy it.
Or like your playing
strengths,
skills,
you know,
your
your
nutrition, everything. He like,
and we're not young.
Todo.
Yeah, we're not young, so we just be like, hey, same thing. She tells me, I don't know what to do, and I'd be like, get out of the way, like what the hell, like I'm just kind of like.
Can I say something? The way he makes it work, or what makes it easy, or is he says yes to everything. Even if he don't got it, he's like, I got it, or like I'm gonna do it. Yeah, count on me. Even if I'm like waiting for him to show up.
I'm not a liar though.
He's not there, but like, damn, he said he was gonna be there, so then I kind of step away, and then he's not there, and then the calls come in. But anyways, I feel like he says yes to everything. He said he got it to everything, and he's proven like throughout the years that he does know how to do things or handle things. When we were gone and he was just managing the location by himself, me and my mom were in Nevada. And so he made that place grow. The profits were growing. People, like clientele was like at an all-time high. Like the reason we had to leave was not because of the way he did work, but because of like management.
Because I did it too good. And I guess, like I said, we go back to like I make things look easy. I guess in our field, in our family business,
yeah.
And somebody else that we brought in that was like an outsider saw that, and it was kind of like, oh wait, if this Oaxaqueño could do it. You know what I'm saying? Just being realistic, you know, whatever. This kid, because I was probably a little younger, you know, and like, how the fuck is this? Because it's like I said, it's not that I've done. It's not my first time. I grew up. I've been working with the family and just being there. Like I have this like
experience already.
Yeah, growing up with like what is it called? Entrepreneurs, self-employed business owners. My parents, you know, everybody around me is just that's your normal. Yeah, it's normal. It comes out naturally. People would be like, how do you do it? I'm like, I wish I could give you instructions. I just do it. Like that's the thing. That's why sometimes I stay quiet and let her talk. Cause I'm right now. I'm just like thinking this stuff. You know, it's like we're freestyle. We didn't rehearse for this right now. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I feel like he's not embarrassed, and he's like a go-getter as well, just like my mom. And even when he was little, like when he would tell my mom, "Cómprame una cajita de chicles." He was at the fucking light. How old are you, bro?
Oh, I was 8 years old.
Like 8-year-old vendiendo chicles, bro.
Because in Mexico, I grew up in Mexico for like I think my first 5 years, and you see kids like that, you know, little vendors on the street, and I was like, what? I thought that was cool. I don't know why I thought it was cool. So I ended up doing it out here in LA, in Los Angeles. And
Would you make hella money?
Oh, dumb, like a ridiculous amount.
People will feel sorry for him. Like,
yeah, I think it was either that or just they
some people respect it too.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It could be a million reasons, and I think that's the reason why it works so good for me. And to the point where I even hired my friends, my little friends.
Oh wow!
Gave them a box each.
And then we go spend it. We go blow it at the swap meet.
At the maquinita.
Yeah, arcades. I passed all the arcades. I think you needed like the equivalent of like $100 to pass all the arcades there. And I even hired someone to load up the coins.
Huh?
Yeah, I was like, hey, we're dying, ponle más curas, I think we did the Ninja Turtles, the Simpsons. That one was hard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And it has like multiple players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're really trying to.
People can help you.
Yeah. So there was a reward. You know what I'm saying?
And then let me point this out. También Cesar, I've always been shy, like embarrassed, like to go out and sell things, to put my face out there. Because what if they don't like it? What if I embarrass myself or whatever? So my mom would make us sell globos metálicos at graduations, like outside of elementary graduations, middle school graduations. And I didn't want to be out there selling balloons. Like, no. And Caesar was like, Mami, dame más globos, se me están vendiendo. So he's not embarrassed. And so I feel like that's why we make an amazing team. Porque lo que yo no quiero hacer, él lo hace. Y si él no
that's
quiere
the part
hacer
where
algo,
like, at this point, I think I'm just like, watch out. I get conceited around my sister. I get really comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, get out. You know, like.
Yeah. So what do you think about like your mom? Because first, like you said, you guys were doing like family business together, right? And you didn't really know like what it was. You're just like, oh, I hate it. I'm working for free. I don't like all this. So like now that you're older, like when do you like take in the appreciation aspect of it? And when like, how do you feel? Or like now that you understand like all the values that you guys were being shown, like how do you feel about like what your parents meant to you? Like what did you guys pick up?
The world. Talking about parents, what they mean? The world.
well, they have shown us the world, like to be ambitious. Like there's no one who quite like
there's
them.
no limit.
They're the big inspiration. They're what keeps us going. For example, what always comes to mind is like, damn, my mom was a single mom coming out of like a very hard
hood.
like a hood.
Del barrio, I don't know.
She was able to bring us up with her 4 kids. Ahí poniéndonos a chambear, but we had it all. Like nunca nos faltó nada. And it's just like, what the fuck, I'm giving up, or I'm like stressing over nothing. Like, si mi mamá llegó aquí sin saber inglés, sin papeles, like.
No, and you know
like
what?
everything.
I think what it comes down to, like the most like basic, what she showed us love, how to like love each other, you know? Because I feel like in this world, a lot of people don't experience that, you know? Like it's just hard. I don't know how to say this the most professional way, but like some families grow up with like lack of love, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I think that was one of the biggest things in the family that like we can go back to like my great grandparents. Like it's like a descendant thing. That's like, first of all, they show us this like love, this thing. I don't know how to. Obviously you can't describe it, but you can feel it. And then throughout the years, what else is it's belief. They believe. That's another one. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a big believer. And I think family, parents, all that. We don't. I don't doubt her. So now we come to like little things like that you know we don't really get to talk about. But I feel like that's one of the things that makes us.
And we've seen her fail. We failed a couple times, and más que nada ella by herself, because we were young and we couldn't help her out at the time. And so she's gone on the floor like con cero, perdió todo, and she's been able to pick herself up. Like,
that's hard. That's my favorite part.
And so then that's a big inspiration to us is how many times she's been able to do it, like again and again after like so many losses or like.
Yeah, sometimes I even trip myself purposely just to get up.
And it's just like sometimes she tells us like a vision that she has in the future. For example, we're opening up a 3rd location in Redwood Road. What's the address?
4169 South Redwood Road, Taylorsville, 84123.
Wait on it. It's a 3rd location. And so then
party next Saturday. You know,
You heard it here
VIPs
first.
only, VIPs.
and so then only if you subscribe and click
Only
like
subscribe.
repost.
only, yeah.
and click that follow button. No.
Vibras Del Lago.
And then I'm like, no, that's not a good idea. But then I sit back and I'm like, I need to shut the fuck up. Like we've been making it so long because of her and her visions. And so then we just trust like whatever she has to say. Like necesito esto y esto que se haga, and I'm just like her guinea pig, like running after it to make it happen because like she's the main brains out of this. And it was kind of hard doing it without her before at the beginning. It's like, no te vayas, ma. Like, ¿qué voy a hacer cuando no estás? Because she wanted to go on like her solo trips or whatever. And now it's just like, okay, we've been coming more and more involved. It's just like, si te vas a ir, okay, ya pagaste esto, ya está todo esto listo. Okay, ya vete. Like, but don't leave us like without knowing what the fuck to do if this happens. So there's been times that she's gone and not giving us instructions. And so because of that is now that we know what to do now. Because remember last time you left, you didn't tell me what to do here and this and that. And so everything is a learning process, and it's been...
Oh, you can catch her. If you guys don't get enough of Ashley, she's always here on 54.
Yes, 54.
Infinite Ashley.
She's not...
Yeah, no se calla. I even talk to the customers and I'm like, los voy a dejar comer. Let me get the fuck out of here.
Okay,
So awesome.
I got one last question, at least for me. Sorry, it's so what could you share to somebody that's like maybe looking to start, whether it's like a business or something like that? What's like maybe a tip or maybe some of the like trials or whatever that they could face? Because sometimes maybe people get into something and they don't have like the luxury of like, your parents or your mom that kind of like guided them or grew up in that. Like, what would you, what kind of advice would you like give or share of like, just like how to open it or how to like keep it afloat or like things that may challenge you to, keep that motivation to keep the business open?
Do you like what you do?
Huh?
I like
what you do, yeah.
No, what you do. Do you like
what I do?
I think so. That's a start. And you just gotta start.
You have to like what you're gonna get into. First of all, don't try to do something just because you see the other person doing it and you think that that's the answer to it. No, it's that he's being successful because he likes that shit. And so first of all, you have to like what you do. Second of all, just do it. Just take the risk. You're not gonna know.
Confidence.
Van a pasar los años and you're like, damn, if I would have done it like 5 years ago, like where would I be now?
Yeah.
So just start it. Just like love what you do and start it. De ahí, just grow passion towards it and be committed. Be committed because van a haber días malos y van a haber días buenos. That's on all of us, even us that we have 2 locations and that it's
even in your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Even in your lifestyle, you have good days and bad days.
There's gonna be bad days and you gotta have like a little like save money, que yo soy bien mala, but like a little cushion to fall back on, but also like another avenue. So don't just focus on that, maybe like eso, but implement another thing on the side so that when that doesn't go good, you have like, por ejemplo, nosotros like vendemos la comida, but then also we sell the actual items like el quesillo, la clayuda. So that's our little side hustle. Another thing that we do, and like I mentioned in the beginning, is that my mom was selling food at a job site. And so we haven't stopped doing that. That's kind of what has maintained us to like,
I think you gotta stay focused too. You gotta stay focused. I think I did it for 2-3 years. I focused myself in the kitchen, and man, I was killing it by like the 2nd year. I didn't want to be the owner down the road, the old guy in the front.
Stuck in the kitchen.
No. Telling people what to do because I don't know how to do it. So I'm the person that I'll do it. I could run the thing by myself. You know what I'm saying? So there's kind of like that's
an ejemplo.
Not just that. I feel like I'm on my own foundation. I'm self-sufficient. So there's a lot of things that take into place of like.
When we opened this location, literally he was in the cook, yo era de mesera. Because we didn't know how it was going to be the first days. And we didn't want to hire people and have like 3 people just standing around with no clientele. Yeah. So then the first couple of days, it was just literally him and me opening up this location.
Wow.
And then it's just like, okay, we need another one and we need another one. So maybe like don't overhire people or don't overinvest maybe. And depending on whatever business you're going to do.
Don't give up. For sure, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Because you see it. Everybody sees it. In real life, you're almost there and people give up. You're like, what? You were right there. Like it could be for anybody, any like anything, any career that people take.
And I'm very like me emociona, or I love seeing when people start up, even if it's like little as whatever it is, and they're doing it by itself. I feel like kind of I like to not give myself all this credit because it's like my mom behind it all. Like she's still there and she was the one that started it, and then we're just taking over. But me enorgullece, like damn, you did it. and your parents just like work a regular job, like in a hotel or in a restaurant washing dishes, but you have this mindset that you want to grow out of that and venture out of it and do your own thing.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you guys and just keep on doing what you're doing.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud of her too. Heavy, yeah.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say thank you too. Like I was mentioning before about how y'all have served food at the Vibras Del Lago events, and kind of going back to what you were saying earlier about Cesar, like about him just saying yes. You know, like when I asked him, there was like no hesitation. He's like, yes, I'm there. Like we didn't have to worry about, you know, in the past, even though parking's hard and everything, like he never hit me up. He just showed up and he was there. Because I get there a little later and there was never no concerns. He just got there and, you know, he was ready to go. So like, what has been your experience, I guess, like working with Vibras Del Lago, like from your point of view, from being in the truck? I saw you come in too, come check it out. Like, so I want to hear like kind of your testimony, like how your experience was on like kind of what we're doing. Because I felt like you guys were the right people, like the right food truck. Because the party's about like community and culture. And like it's so unique here in Utah, and that's how our party is. It's unique.
Yeah,
so it's like
really
a perfect partner, you know.
I
So,
love all those stories you guys post. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, they got that fire shit.
And I can't get enough. I can't get enough
How
of
was it?
Vibras Del Lago. It's always different, and at the same time, it's like I don't know. I just can't get enough of Vibras Del Lago. So like the first time, I was just excited. I worked so hard to get where I'm at now.
Yeah.
So when you say yes, trust me, it took me time to get there to be available for like. So I think that's why I worked so hard for this. But Vibras Del Lago, it's a vibe, bro. I can't get enough of that stuff. The crew, yeah. I fuck with Vibras Del Lago heavy.
Like our people, because it's like we're the new era, but then con toda nuestra cultura of like
Exactly.
all the Mexican, it's just like damn, we could relate. It's like home, you know. It's like it's our
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
people.
true. I feel
It's
comfortable.
fun. It's comfortable.
Yeah, it is.
thank you, thank you.
I love it. I love it.
The music, sheesh, you.
You?
Yeah, you.
Alright, so
Business in the front, party in the back.
that's how it be right here, huh?
There you go.
You got the business in the front, party in the back.
Always.
We're gonna get into some more vibras from our viewers and get into some cumbia confessions.
Yes, so I think we should do maybe like one or two, or what do you think?
Maybe 3. You know,
Yeah,
we'll
three.
see. We'll start with
How are we doing on
Yeah.
the time? How are we doing on the time?
You're at 51 minutes.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you. All right, so we got a couple cumbia confessions. So we posted the link on our story for people to just confess whatever they want to confess. So we have some wild ones, I guess. Let's see.
You guys can give advice to some people, you know what I mean?
You guys better have been appropriate.
All right, let's see.
What time is it? If it's early, no, it's kind of early. Yeah, keep it PG.
All right.
Viewers,
So this one,
We don't want the infinite hose.
my daughter.
this one's a little. I don't know. We'll see. I was telling them I don't know if we should do it, but we're gonna keep it 100. We're gonna, you know, it's not my favorite response, but it says Cumbia Nights is turning into a sausage fest full of cholos.
I mean, I be packing.
That was-
Chorizo. You know, I do throw up gang signs when I'm at the Vibras.
He did sell hot dogs this last time he went there. Like, there was a bunch of
Yeah,
sausage.
there was.
It was a sausage fest. Oh, that's what they meant.
Yeah, that's what they were talking about. The hot dogs from the Oaxaqueña.
Biggest sausage fest ever.
Yeah, I
What
don't.
can we do to change it up?
I don't know.
But
That's-
cholos are okay, right? It's just like
Yeah.
a type of like you have to kind of.
But that's the thing. Cholos, I feel like it doesn't.
They need to
it's
bring
not a
the
thing
girls.
anymore. It's not a thing
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, there's not that many. Where's like the cholo community?
I never saw no cholos at Vibras Del Lago.
I've never seen a
Yeah.
cholo there.
Like I never saw.
That's why I
Sorry.
don't go. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like,
Yeah,
it's
shake
just
your head.
identifying me.
I'm telling you, I was in there throwing up gang signs, so
Oh,
they probably
so-
thought it was me with the sauce. I think they're talking about me. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
He's got the big Norte hat on.
Oh my god, this guy! I'm gonna get my sombrero. I do.
Yeah, there's that
Yeah, there's
sombrero
sombrero.
there with the Oaxaca.
That's the, yeah, I don't know, because it's like most of the time we always have girls that are dancing by themselves or dancing with each other.
But
We always
cholos,
have more girls than guys.
cholos, they don't even do anything. They just like sit there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they just stand there.
I think it's Cub season too. You know, it's the winter season, so they're probably just in their house. You know.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
For a couple
Yeah, that's why they're not out. Maybe there was a couple
They're
more
working
guys.
on the summer bots. Yeah.
Nah.
I feel like cholos, you can still show up. You know, I'm not gonna tell
true,
cholos.
true,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, man. They need love too.
As long as they're vibing and buying drinks and buying me drinks.
Do you think cholos have a mom, like Florida, that gives people, gives them a good example? Show up to Vibras Del Lago, we'll show you a couple good examples,
All right, the next one, it is a girl because they put a girl emoji in the post. It says, I want to come to Cumbia night, but I don't know how to dance. And then they shake my head.
Be like, nobody there.
You know how to dance cumbia?
I get that with the cumbia.
What about you?
I can try. Yeah.
You can try.
I get this.
Especially when you got this.
I think we've talked about it before, Host Beefy, that like, even if you don't know how to dance, it's okay. Like, you learn right there.
I just think cumbia is like easy to like do some sort of movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's there judging. Like,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Just vibe. Just come
Everyone's
vibe.
Yeah. So don't let that stop you.
Just go have a good time.
Yep.
Yeah. Or you can stand with the cholos.
Yeah.
They don't know how to dance either. Post up with them.
They just lean.
Yeah. Like a cholo. Like a cholo.
All right, it says, I pretended to have COVID to get out of plans with you.
What the fuck?
Oh, confession.
This is Santos.
He's like, damn.
No.
Who recently canceled on
It was Vibras Del Lago. Nobody. Nobody.
Why you turning red, huh?
Yeah,
It's the mezcal.
it's almost infinite hopes. So who stood you up?
Nobody.
Nobody there?
What was the question again?
What did it say?
It said, I pretended to have COVID to get out of plans with you.
Yeah.
That's cold.
Vibras Del Lago. To come to Vibras Del Lago.
Now
And
you're
it's-
actually gonna get
now
COVID.
they're actually
Yeah, you can't play with COVID. You can't play with
Pretending,
COVID. That's
pretending.
true.
That's karma.
Yeah. No, she probably does. Oh no, she just said to get. Yeah.
To get out of it. Well, I think, that's enough of the Cumbia confessions.
Yeah, you guys want more? We can ask
One more.
Otra.
Otra.
Yeah.
Otra.
We want a good one, huh? So far they haven't
Yeah,
been
come
that
on,
good.
give
We want a
us,
good
give us another
confession.
juicy one.
Okay, it says, I think birds aren't real.
Hey, come on.
Conspiracy.
Birds.
Well, there's a conspiracy theory for some context on this that they believe that birds are like spies.
Government agents.
Government agents. They're robots.
Okay.
Because they're like, we've never seen a bird, like, we've never seen baby birds. You just see them big. Like,
Because they're nice.
Yeah.
City boys.
Can I just say, this reminds me of a story that over there in Oaxaca, Caesar cut down the tree to get a bird nest. Remember? My tia was so mad. So nests do exist that they pick like random little artifacts and they built their little nest. It's super cute. It was a cool thing
I
to
don't think
see.
I cut the tree for that.
You
reason.
cut the tree.
I don't think I did.
What you cut it
For that reason, you said.
For that reason.
He remembers cutting the tree.
So birds are real.
Birds are real.
Go
They
to
make their
YouTube,
nest.
see baby birds hatching.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe pigeons. I don't
Couple
know.
videos.
They didn't specify. They just said
You'll see.
birds.
Make sure you guys come and check them out and try this authentic food. Can you tell us your restaurants and where they're at?
The first, I'll say the first location because I know that address, and then you say the location because I
Yeah.
forget this address. Our first location is on State Street, 1460 South State Street, Salt Lake City, 84115. In English, 1460 South State Street, Salt Lake City, 84115. That's our location. We've been there for about 3 years. And then this location,
Yeah, this is very important because I've actually sent messages, and if you put the south first and then the west, it'll send you to some neighborhood down the street.
They're swapping a horse.
That's what happened to
That's it really is complicated. So the address is 3970 West, 5400 South, Salt Lake City, Utah, 84129. We're literally
By McDonald's and the Gold's Gym.
the Bassa for sure.
we're in between Little Caesars and Wendy's,
There you go.
right in the middle, and you'll see the big pupusas.
There's a corner.
like
There's the
that
Victor's
side.
Tires in the corner. There's the McDonald's on the other end. You need to get your oil change. There's Take 5. There's the
Baby
car
fast.
wash on the other side. You need a coffee early in the morning. Dutch Bros. I have not been.
They won't have any
bowling.
money by the time they make it here.
Come here first.
Yeah.
And what are your guys' hours of business?
Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on both locations. And we do have the lunch truck that we pull up to Vibras Del Lagos with.
Oh yeah, we got the catering
Yeah,
services
and then
for sure.
you could hire us for any events that you might have in the future.
I go cook in your kitchen. I've done that. Yeah.
VIP?
Yeah.
Yes, and then invite us to any other events, gatherings that you might have, pop-up shops.
And you can ignore the what is it called, the hours, business hours, because if you hit me directly, I can open the doors, open the kitchen, and cook for you at any time of the day. It's a proven fact that I've done that. You know.
And what products do you guys sell too? Before we forget, because you guys sell like other products people can take. You know, we mentioned like the cheese, grasshoppers. What other
The
things?
clayudas, the tortillas, and then chocolate, y pasta de mole negro, mole rojo, and then we bring like gift shop items, como novelties from Oaxaca as well. We have little morralitos. We have like cups, tazas que dicen Oaxaca, and they're always switching. We always bring, because se nos acaba, and then we switch it up depending on the season. So for example, like Halloween, we bring the skull candy thingies, the skull candy heads. Yeah.
We got
have
hot
different
drinks. We got, what is it? Champurrado, atole, jacoco, un cafecito.
And the chocolate you could actually take home like at a bar and prep it at your house. We have the barra.
Yeah, we got the raw materials. I guess this just depends. Early in the morning, we got breakfast, lunch, dinner. We have endless menu items. Our house favorite is actually the pupusas. We have.
We didn't talk much about the pupusas,
And I
the
feel like
Salvadorian menu, the quesadillas. We also sell the quesadillas salvadoreñas. And then the pupusas, the desayuno típicos, the empanadas de plátano rellenas de frijol y lechecilla.
Chilaquiles, enfrijoladas, enmoladas, we said that. We got the tortas, burritos, tacos. We got endless drinks, fruit drinks. So when it's seasonal, we tend to bring those out. We have like maybe 20 fruit drinks. I'm not gonna exaggerate. I am gonna exaggerate. There's so many. We even like fuse them. I've even done customers like, hey, well, what do you recommend? When you put some mango and some maracuya, or some piña with some mango, buzz. And especially like on a hot day, on a summer, chasers, limonadas. I was at pepino. Then we go back to appetizers.
And then also, our third location, we're trying to implement that.
Cheers.
We're trying to turn it into like a Oaxaqueña market. So that's kind of what's coming up on that third location.
I'm not rushing into it because we could just throw parties all the time there. So I can't wait to do a podcast over there. Like the party in the back. In the background, where it just
and business in the front.
Yes, always. That's us in the front.
Coming
soon. Yeah,
that's dope.
I want to congratulate the both of you and your family for all the hard work. Les deseo mucho éxito.
Thank you.
Definitely
Un aplauso. Otro aplauso para Flor. Como la
Felices tú.
And our cameraman.
Oh yes.
Puerto Rico in the house.
Puerto Rico.
That's why you have me behind the camera.
Too much risk, huh?
Nos roba la luz.
I put some machetes.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Likewise, mucho éxito. I hope Vibras Del Lago grows and you still think about us to pop up at the event.
Oh yeah. Make sure to put all the links.
Yeah.
Follow us.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't come to Vibras Del Lago. It's always a vibe. I always have fun. I don't know.
Where can they follow you guys? What is your app? Your
social media.
Instagram,
La Oaxaqueña. La Oaxaqueña.
Yep.
Yep, La Oaxaqueña, yep.
And then Facebook.
And Facebook as well, La Oaxaqueña Restaurant on Facebook as well.
On Facebook.
And then Facebook.
We'll make sure you can help hook us up, put us on the.
Yeah, we'll have you in the bottom area. Yeah, we'll have your links. Well, cool. Thank you so much for another episode of Vibras Del Lago. Catch you next time. Peace.
Cheers.